Hello Scorpios, this is Ten from Scorpiana Tarot, aka Artemis Oracle. Just want to cleanse the space. I've been feeling some type of anxiousness, some anxious energy, and I just want to really clear the space. I've got some for you in case you need it. Palo Santo. Okay, so I'm going to do a love reading for the Scorpio sign for June 2025. Let's see what information, guidance, insight, and advice we can get from Spirit, angels, and Source. What information does the Scorpios need to know for June 2025? June 2025 for Scorpios. June 2025. Peace. Ecstasy. Bitterness. And silence. Whoops. Silence. Someone's being bitter right now because the silence card wanted to fall into bitterness. Okay. Realizations. Alright. So let me see what I could get out of these cards. Alright. Realizations. Major understanding. Epiphany's understandings. I don't know if you have multiple people in your energy, because there's like peace and ecstasy, and then there's bitterness and silence. So maybe there, I feel like I need to clarify this with tarot. Let's see, because I feel like there's multiple energies here when it comes to love. Oh, what card is this? Page of Swords. Maybe you're seeing something, you're observing something, or something you will be observing or seeing something. Or maybe you'll be taking note of something throughout the month of June 2025. So let's see what this piece is about. What is this piece about? Ace of Pentacles. It's about a new beginning. In the beginning that where there may be balance and harmony. That's too many cards. Four of Pentacles. Oh wait, we have three cards actually. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Four of Pentacles. I feel like some of you may be holding back from a situation because, or holding back from accepting some sort of offer because you need to go within. You may be trying to find out if this is a type of offer that you can accept. And this is an offer that's coming from a grounded place, but it's like maybe you want to maintain your peace, you want to maintain your sanity, and maybe you're used to being alone and you're thinking, oh wow, I'm so used to being alone, and then now this person wants to come into my life, somebody wants to come and give me an offer, and I don't know if I'm ready to accept that, you know, because I've already resigned myself and thinking I'm going to be by myself, I'm going to be alone, and I've come to be at peace with that, you know, with the Four of Pentacles. It's like you feel stable, solid, and secure on your own, and you're not really willing to risk it by accepting an offer. All right, so and this is an offer that may be coming from an Emperor, a fire sign, or Aries specifically. Eight of Pentacles, someone who is hardworking, who is dedicated. And Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Someone who is reliable, stable, who puts in a lot of effort, but maybe moving slowly towards you. Maybe being very methodical with how they are approaching you with this offer. I feel like you want to maintain your harmony, your peace, But look, the Ten of Cups was flipped over in the deck. I'm not taking it, but it was flipped over. Ten of Cups. It's like the harmony, peace. You want that for yourself, but I don't know if you're willing to sacrifice it, you know? Let's find out the ecstasy. What is this ecstasy about? Chasing thrills, excitement, and good time. What is this ecstasy about? What came in my mind is like in the past, you may have chased some sort of thrills before, maybe have been in passionate relationships in the past, but then they left you with a bitter taste in your mouth. Always ended with silence, ghosting. Ecstasy, we have King of Cups, that's water energy, specifically Scorpio energy. We have Five of Pentacles, which is about feeling a sense of lack, feeling left out, being in a place where you feel unstable, that your stability is is threatened. And then the Hierophant, which has to do with stability, and also has Taurus energy, with the Ten of Cups being at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like in the past, you may have been in some sort of relationship. It could have been with a Taurus, where you felt like there was some sort of lack, some sort of dissatisfaction, or this is a person that's coming forward, an earth sign energy, but the Hermit also being an earth sign energy, coming forward, wanting to make an offer. So you're going basically from the Four of Pentacles, where you're stable, secure, and not really, you're kind of frozen. You're really just like, you feel safe where you are. You're not willing to make any movements or take any risks, make any changes. But then, the ecstasy is like, yeah, in the past, you may have experienced you took a chance, and then you always felt like in the end you were lacking. You felt like there was an imbalance in the relationship, that you probably gave more than you received. But possibly that's what your fear is, that things seem good, and now that they feel good, everything feels good, but then, and you're having a good time and everything, but with someone who may be a friend, or maybe somebody you start off being friends with, and then now it's like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to take this offer because this person's very serious about, being in a relationship or commitment with me. But in the past, I just want to be happy, but I feel like I'm happy alone. You're happy alone. What is this bitterness? Tell us about bitterness. It's funny because in my Artemis Oracle channel, I did a reading where the song By Myself is like, do I trust someone and live and be fooled by phoniness, or do I trust no one and live in loneliness? So bitterness. I end up getting hurt again by myself. So it's like the person saying, Chester saying, like, I'm hurting not Chester, Linkin Park is saying in the song, like, basically I'm hurting myself by not allowing myself to, allow someone in, taking a chance, and then, or by just not letting anybody in and trusting no one. So tell us about bitterness. Page of Pentacles. I'm thinking resentment. I think you resent something. You're afraid that we've got Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles is Earth sign energy, but it may be a younger Earth sign, or just someone who's just younger who wants to bring in this Ace of Pentacles to you. But you're like not really sure, It could be somebody that you met at work, or it's just someone who's very hardworking, someone who wants to put in the hard work to bring, to possibly, if this is a person returning, they may be wanting to revive the situation, possibly willing to put in the work to bring in some balance and prove themselves as trustworthy. With the Emperor coming in, somebody who is a fire sign energy, Aries energy specifically, but can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody who is a boss, somebody who has a lot of authority and stuff, but also can be... But it's like, I feel like with the bitterness, it's like maybe you do have bitterness towards somebody from the past, or maybe you are in a no contact situation because you were dissatisfied with the relationship, and you're not wanting to give the person another opportunity to disappoint you in some way. So you maybe have blocked this person. You know, there's silence, there's frozen stone wall, no words. So no words have been spoken. You may not have spoken. Maybe you're having a realization that I want to find out what the realization is after we clarify silence. Tell us about silence. Tell us about silence. 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 Page of Swords. So I got Ace of Swords with a Page of Swords. I feel like with the silence, you're realizing some sort of truth. That's what the epiphany is. You know, maybe you're finding like, okay, if you are dealing with somebody and this person wanted to take this relationship to the next level, and you may be seeing that as, you know, as the month progresses, and you, the person may be showing you that they're being honest and truthful with you, or possibly you're learning the truth just from this person's actions. Maybe, you know, this person, I guess, have the Knight of Pentacles, silence. It's a little complicated. We have the Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles. I think this person wants to take things slow with you. They want there to be balance in the situation. They want to make sure that they're not giving more than you're taking or more than you're giving. They want there to be some equality, honesty. But someone may be in their head about this Knight of Cups, this love offer that they want to bring forward. You know, we have the Four of Cups. You know, they want to come forward, offer this cup of love to you, but it's like you're in a way rejecting it, you know, because you're afraid that you're going to end up at the Five of Cups, you know. I think you're reflecting back on past situations where you may have invested and may have felt like you overgave. You gave, but then you felt foolish in the end. So we have the Eight of Swords with the overthinking, love offer coming in, but then it's like you have your back turned to this new offer because you're looking at the past and past disappointments where you've invested, because you see the person giving the Pentacle. So you've invested in something and something in the past with the Six of Cups, so you're being nostalgic, but not in a good way. But you probably are looking like, oh wow, I made a fool of myself, and I'm afraid to kind of have this brand new beginning because I'm afraid history will repeat itself in some way, you know. But the thing is, it's like you have to look at the situation for what it is, not what it was with somebody else. It's like you have to give this person a chance, this new person. And or if it could be you have a skewed perception about the past, and it's like you had to really give the past person an opportunity to really show you the truth, see the truth of their situation, you know. But it depends, because sometimes you already know, like, the person is not the one for you, depending on what they were doing that really turned you off. You know, there was some sort of ending, a completion of a cycle. Maybe this was like some type of karmic cycle, was a lesson, or maybe you're just ready for something new, something different. You've already learned the lessons. This is fixed sign energy. We have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio, which is us. Okay. So, ooh, Six of Cups with the Fool again, with the Five of Swords. 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you don't want to end up holding the burden of a relationship. You know, in the past you felt like you did everything you could to try to win, but then you ended up losing, and then having to, you had to start all over. It's like you had to do like some sort of reset when it comes to love. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the message there. I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I will post it. You know, maybe it'll resonate with somebody. If this reading resonates with you in some way, somehow, please like, share, and subscribe to Scorpiana Tarot. My name is Tan. I'm your reader, and I'm wishing you a great June 2025 ahead. Bye.